And the last type of factoring that I want us to look at is what we call and the last type of factoring we want to look at today is what we call the difference. And the last thing we want to look at today in factoring, and the last type of factoring we want to examine is what we call the difference of two squares. If you look at this, what we actually have here is something here that is a perfect square where you have x times x gives you x squared, and something here that is a perfect square. 3 times 3 would give you 9. Anytime that happens, you will always factor this into two identical factors with opposite signs, meaning you'll use the square here, that would give you the x squared, and this will give you the 9. If you actually took the time to FOIL this together, you would find that you get x squared, then you would get a positive 3x and a negative 3x, so that's where that middle term goes, and then a minus 9. So if you FOIL it, it really does work. But anytime you have the difference of two squares, it will factor into two factors that look exactly the same except for their signs. Let's look at another one now that is also the difference of two squares. 16x squared minus 25. Well, once again, what you should see here is that this is a perfect square. What I want to know is what times itself would give me 16x squared, and the answer is 4x. Over here, what times itself would give me 25. And so what I'm going to have for an answer here, and I see that it's a 5. So what I'm going to have for an answer here is 4x minus 5 and 4x plus 5. If you took the time to FOIL it, you would see that that is exactly how you would see that you do get 16x squared minus 25. And